church family, Pastor Jeff here. I want to remind you that the church picnic is coming up on August 3rd. We're going to have a great time of wonderful food and playing games, and it is a great opportunity for you to get to know other people who are in our church family. But there is one very special thing coming up at this church picnic. We are going to have a dunk tank, and this is a great opportunity for you to be able to dunk one of the pastors. All of the money raised for this will be going towards a missions trip that our students are taking to Croatia next summer. And so bring your money, bring your good attitude, and get ready to dunk Pastor Sharon. Yes, Pastor Sharon. We will be having a different tier. Pastor Sharon's, she's going to cost a little bit more to dunk, but it will be worth it. And also Pastor Laura. Laura, you probably don't even realize this is even happening right now, but it is happening. And you can dunk me and Pastor Rich, but who wants to dunk us? Let's just focus in on the real prize. We'll see you at the church picnic.
Hi, I'm with Lee Watson, our church business administrator, and we want to talk to you for just a couple of minutes about our ministry expansion. We've reached a place where we need to invest in our church facility to position us for the future. Over 30 years ago, this church did that, and it's carried us for a long time, but we're stunting our growth and development now by not having sufficient facility space. Now, there's a movement in the world today to say, churches don't need buildings and let's do stuff outside the building. But I spoke to a church here in our own community that doesn't own a facility. They've been around for about 10 years, and various rent for their office and their meeting space, they're spending about $3,000 a month in rent. For us to be able to gather and function as a church, it is going to cost us money for a facility, and we're at that time. It's my goal to see that as we do this ministry expansion, we would actually strengthen our church family. Building projects can be done in that way. As we make a greater commitment to the facility, we find a greater commitment to one another and to our mission. And that's where I want to see us go. Lee, why don't you tell us a little bit about the finances of this?
Yes, by way of a progress report, I wanted to again share that, as you know, the board set a financial goal for 2015 of raising $100,000 for our ministry expansion. Well, thus far in 2015, we have raised over $50,000 toward that, and our building fund total now is almost $70,000. So that is a good news. And a further point about raising funds for ministry expansion is that we did not want this additional giving to in any way impact our missions giving. And I'm happy to report that so far in this year, our missions giving has actually increased over last year. And the other thing I wanted to mention is that we, in preparation for building expansion, we wanted to get an idea of what it would take financially. We spoke with a loan officer about our expansion plans and what we were hoping to do in 2016. And he told us that the most positive thing that we have done thus far was to establish that giving goal of $100,000. He indicated that by doing that, we are developing a giving margin over and above our normal tithes and offering giving that will clearly support a loan repayment plan. And based on the terms that he discussed with us, he indicated that our payment would be just under $7,000 a month. And we have actually established a margin of about $8,000 a month this year so far. So the encouraging thing is that it appears with the present level of giving, we would be able to clearly support a loan payment. And this is important. So this goal of $100,000 is we're doing well and we're meeting that. But it's important to note that this type of giving over and above our tithes and offerings will need to continue in the years ahead. And we're encouraged because the generous giving of our people indicates that we are definitely on target financially to build this coming year.
So this is a very exciting time for the Christian Life Church family. Thank you for your generosity, and we will continue to keep you updated about our thoughts and understandings on ministry expansion.